Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a wild story out of Flushing, Queens that you absolutely need to hear about. It's one of those incidents that makes you realize just how unpredictable city life can be, even when you're just trying to get to work or school. So picture this. It's early Friday morning, July 11th, at about 6 a.m. The city's barely awake, the streets are still quiet, and most people are just starting their day. A routine trip on the Q20 bus suddenly turns into a total nightmare. Right at the intersection of 57th Road and Main Street. Imagine the sun just peeking over the skyline, casting that golden glow when out of nowhere, bam! An MTA bus jumps the curb, smashing into a light pole and a street sign, tearing them clean out of their concrete base. The sound alone must have been deafening, echoing down the block and waking up anyone nearby. Now get this, there were a couple of people waiting at the bus stop, just minding their own business, probably thinking about their day ahead. They were nearly flattened, but by some miracle, the bus missed them by just a few feet. It's honestly incredible that no one standing there was seriously hurt. In total, 8 people ended up getting hurt, 7 passengers who were just trying to get to their destinations, and the bus driver himself. Emergency crews rushed to the scene, helping people out of the wreckage and treating injuries right there on the sidewalk. Thankfully, all of them were quickly transported to York-Presbyterian Queens hospital. And here's the good news, none of their injuries were life-threatening. That's honestly a huge relief considering how bad this could have been. Still, it was a close call. Way too close for comfort. You can see the worry and shock on people's faces, both those involved and bystanders who witnessed the crash. It's the kind of thing that sticks with you. So, what exactly went so wrong that morning? How does a routine bus ride turn into a scene straight out of an action movie? Investigators wasted no time. They arrived on the scene quickly, cordoned off the area, and started piecing together what happened. Their first step? Reviewing all available surveillance footage from nearby cameras and the bus itself. What they found was pretty shocking. The bus driver, just 25 years old and relatively new to the job, he'd only started last October, appeared to have fallen asleep at the wheel. You can actually see it on the footage. His head droops, his eyes close, and then the bus veers off course. The onboard cameras caught every moment, providing a clear timeline of events. It's a stark reminder of how quickly things can go wrong when even a moment's attention is lost. The driver later claimed he had a green light and just misjudged the curb, but the footage tells a different story. It's clear he was struggling to stay awake, and that split second of drowsiness changed everything. What's even more unsettling is that the driver didn't have any known medical conditions, and there were no distractions, no phone, no food, nothing to take his eyes off the road. It was just pure exhaustion, something that can happen to anyone. It really looks like he just nodded off for a moment. Scary stuff, especially when you think about how many people rely on public transit every single day. The MTA responded quickly, pulling the driver from service while they conduct a full investigation and run all the standard tests. They're taking this seriously, as they should, because public trust is on the line. One passenger, Ken Bauer, shared his experience from inside the bus. He described the chaos and confusion as the bus suddenly lurched off course. Ken was sitting in the back when it happened and said he got thrown around the second the bus hit the curb. People were screaming, grabbing onto seats, trying to brace themselves. You can just imagine how terrifying that must have been, right? One moment you're checking your phone or listening to music, and the next, you're in the middle of a crash. Looking at the aftermath, it's clear this crash could have been so much worse. The bus was badly damaged and debris was scattered everywhere. It's a sobering reminder for all of us. Whether you're behind the wheel, waiting at the bus stop, or just walking by, anything can happen in an instant. We all need to stay alert and look out for each other. Especially on those early mornings when everyone's still shaking off sleep, it's so important to be extra careful. Fatigue can sneak up on anyone, and the consequences can be serious. To all the folks who were injured, here's wishing you a speedy and full recovery. I hope you're back on your feet soon, and that this experience doesn't keep you from feeling safe on public transit. That's the latest from Flushing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever experienced something like this? Or do you have concerns about bus safety in your neighborhood? And as always, don't forget to stay safe, New York. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.